Good morning, everyone. Acre of Love Homestead here. I want to do our garden tour video. Since the last video I took, it literally didn't have any volume. So I got me a new mic now. I got me a new little piece for my phone. So hopefully y'all can hear me this time. So garden season here on the homestead. I live in Texas. And I believe we're about zone 7, 8. So my gardening time right now is done. It's too hot right now, so now's about the time that we start pulling out plants and starting getting ready for fall plants. So we're gonna do, I've already taken some of this stuff out. I did leave some of my stuff. I'm gonna turn y'all around. I left some of my stuff in here, like my pepper plants. I left them. I need to come out here and actually check on them because I got some red ones and I need to go ahead and pick, what I can. I'm pretty sure the herbs are getting ready to be on their way out. I don't know if I told you, I finally found one little deal plant, and the butterfly actually got it, and now it's kind of growing back. Todd, get out of there. What are you doing? But as y'all can tell, I have no more tomato plants. I pulled them. That's just a basil that I left. I left these jalapeno plants in here. So I need to come out here and just pick them all. They're continuing to produce, but I don't need that many jalapeno plants. I took all the tomatoes out of this one. I left my bell peppers, which they're doing pretty good. I need to come out here and pick some of these. Probably pick them for dinner tonight. And then, whoa, almost tripped. Over here, some more of these jalapeno plants. Now the two that were down there that weren't doing very well, they're actually coming back, and they haven't gotten anything on them, but they're coming back. So I don't know. I guess they wanted to survive, I guess. More jalapeno plants here. I mean, clearly they're doing, they're doing better now than they did early on. Jalapenos tend to like the heat more than the cool. My artichokes, they're not doing that well. I don't know, for whatever reason, they're not doing well. My eggplant's still going. Just trying to put off some more little eggplant babies. I already picked a few. I made me some quesadillas out of those. More basil. I need to come out here and trim all this basil and hang it up. And then over here, there's more jalapenos and bell peppers. I did leave this cucumber plant for whatever reason, and it's still producing cucumbers. I didn't pickle any cucumbers this year because I still had plenty from last year. But I figured I'd just let that cucumber plant just keep going. I mean, most of it's died off, except for that one little section. And that's okay. This bell pepper plant, I don't know what is happening. It just never, and I can't get it to stand up. So I figured I'd just leave it like that and just let it do its own thing. This pepper plant, I don't think I've gotten anything off of it, sadly. It's got some blooms on it, but I ain't got anything off of it yet. Basil. This right here is a chile ancho, but you can tell something's getting it. Those didn't do very well. So this year my plan is to, whenever it's time to take all of this stuff out, I won't be adding anything in here except maybe carrots. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the manure that I get from the rabbits, and I'm going to get some fresh dirt, and I'm going to mend these beds with the manure and the fresh dirt. That way, by springtime, they're ready to go. In full swing, ready to go. And then I'm going to try to come up with some kind of watering system out here, because the way my beds are, it's kind of weird. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So if anybody has any suggestions, by all means, let me know. Now I do got to come up with some kind of watering system, because the sprinklers that I bought, they don't water that well, and it gets hot out here, and to sit there and hand water all the time, that sun, Texas heat, will take a toll on you. Let's look over here. So my rosemary, it's still doing pretty good. I do need to get out here with the water hose. What happened to that eggplant? Something got him. My loofah was coming. Stop drinking out. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. Stop drinking out of the pond, Todd. My loofah is trying to do something. I don't know. That's all loofah. My salvia, if y'all never eaten salvia, it just straight off the thing. It's so sweet and it tastes so good. I just don't know when to harvest it. So if somebody can tell me when I need to harvest that, let me know, because I do want to save that. I did come out here and pick some coriander, and wherever I left that cup, I have no clue. But I did come out here and pick all this, so all this technically can come out. Technically, I could just, you know, and it'll come back next year. Whoops, too late for that. Let's just go ahead and pick it out. I got plenty of seed off of it anyways. My oregano did not do well. I don't know, for whatever reason, it maybe didn't like this pot. Have no clue, but it just didn't do well. I pulled out my cayenne peppers. They were done. Sage is doing pretty good still. This, whatever, is a volunteer, I think, because I pulled one out. Maybe it had, I don't know, who knows. We'll see if it does anything. I doubt it. But empty, empty, and then empty down there. So yeah, these beds will get mended. Todd, stop digging in there. What are you even doing, you weirdo? Let's check on our blackberry bushes. They actually got bigger. I think in the winter, whenever it's time to trim these, I'm probably going to trim this one and then just kind of see if it'll kind of just grow up. This one, this right here will get trimmed and hopefully it'll get bigger. I have no clue. And I need to clean out that pond again. I don't know how many times I clean it, and the bees just love it. I put these little pool noodle, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see. So I put the pool noodle in there so they can get down in the holes and get them a drink of water. They really seem to like it. Some of them figure it out, some of them don't. But at least everybody can get a drink. And my little banana trees are doing good. These don't produce bananas, they're just more for shade. I got them for the pond. But guys, we're gonna go back to the back. Todd, stop trying to garden. Garden seasoning is over. Come on, let's go. Come on, Todd. My mint is on its way out. This one's still fairly green. I really love the mint. Oh, spearmint, it smells so good. I'm gonna go show y'all what I'm planning on doing to the back garden. Because I've been debating if I'm gonna do a fall garden. Let me turn you around. So I've been debating if I'm gonna do a fall garden or not, because I'm supposed to have surgery on my foot. But I'm still waiting for the doctor to get back with me to give me a price and a time and all that. So he's the one who's kind of holding me up from starting a fall garden. So we're waiting, still waiting to see, you know. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. Worst case scenario, I do a fall garden and next year I have my surgery next winter. That'd be great. Okay guys, so this is the side garden. It doesn't look like it was a garden because it has a lot of grass and weeds. Over here in this area is where I had my tomatillos planted. Now it's funny because my tomatillos, well, hello, we had a visitor. My tomatillos didn't do anything, but now they got these little bells who turn into flowers, who turn into tomatillos. So I'm gonna leave those here. I'm gonna clean this all out. I'm gonna try to salvage some of these some of these tomato plants. I'm gonna try to salvage them, get them standing up. You know, the ones that I think are gonna do something. That's my chili anchos. Have done nothing. So I'd like to kind of stand some of this up. But out here, if I do a fall garden, which would consist of cabbage, broccoli, maybe Brussels sprouts, stuff like that, I'm gonna clean out this entire area, and that would actually go here. Because in the winter the grass doesn't really grow. But I'm gonna have to get the tiller out here and all that good stuff, and because in the spring I'm gonna put down those big black landscaping tarps, I guess they're called, to where they can, you know, kill off the grass, and that way we don't have to deal with grass next year. But I still have some tomatoes out here, plants out here. They're not making tomatoes except for this one, which I call garden snacks. So let's get some breakfast this morning. Got me some breakfast. That's the only one that keeps producing anything. Green beans are gone. Where are y'all going? Anyways, whatever I pull out of here, the pigs will get, because the pigs are right here. Sadly, I thought about just opening one of these gates right here fencing and just letting them come back and forth and just getting everything out. But there is some stuff in here that I would like to keep. So I haven't decided that yet. And I might not, since I'm trying to get ready for the fall. I might just go ahead and just open that and secure that gate right there so they can't get out. I might actually just do that, to be honest. That way I don't have to really come out here with a tiller and they can come out here and eat fresh grass. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot out here. Oh, my other plan is to, because I'm going to be getting those Cornish Cornish chickens. In this spot right here, I'm going to put one of those cages that I have. So one of those cages that are over there, let me see. One of those is actually going to come right here. And this right here is where I'm going to raise those Cornish chickens at. I said I wasn't going to do that again, but here I am. Let's show you the sunflower patch over here. It's not a sunflower patch anymore. It's the buck pen now. Y'all have already had your breakfast, be quiet. So this is the buck pen. It looks awful now. Then it's a big difference from when the garden was there and now that everything's kind of died off. But I got to get out here and start cleaning up. But I'm trying to wait until the fall because nothing will be planted out here again until I get a buck pen made over here. But with that, I can just get some fencing, throw some fencing in, and it'll be a done deal. They can just have a small buck pen. I really need to get that septic sprinkler to go somewhere else. But everybody seems to be doing good. The goats are doing good. They're in heat right now, so everybody's trying to, get over there with the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 girls. But I'm not letting them. This Oreo, let me zoom y'all in here. So Oreo, she's too small. Sadie, she's too small to be bred. And the little black one next to Sadie, she's too small. But in November, they will be about 9 months old. And if they're big enough and they weigh enough, then I can throw the male in. Because he's not a very big male. He's probably about as big as this female right here. I'm going to throw in the La Mancha male and see what we can get out of him. And hopefully it's not just a bunch of black and white ones. I would like to get some color. Like her, I would like to get some color out of her. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what actually happens. But yep, that's Rocky. Are you having fun there, bud? Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what the garden tour is for now, y'all. Until I get out here and start messing with some stuff. And I think I'm probably, like I say, I'm probably just going to open that up so them pigs can come in there. That's less work I've got to do. As long as they don't escape, because they tend to escape. They like to escape in areas. That's why they're not out here no more, because they were pushing this fence and getting out. And that's my worry, honestly, with that little bitty fence. So with that little bitty fence, it's right there. I would really have to put some kind of a chain on there or something just so that they can't get out. Because everything else is pretty sturdy. I mean, for the most part, they stay in their pen. But right here, if they can push on it, they're going to do it. But yeah, this area's a hot mess. I'll tell you that. And the pigs, hopefully pretty soon, they're going to have babies. So I did a video, animal homesteading video on everybody. And I'm pretty sure the female here that's laying down she's pregnant. And the other one is possibly pregnant. Because they're just so wide. They're very wide. So we'll see. We'll see if, I think technically she will be more pregnant than this one. But we will see. Huh, Rocky? Come on. Let's go. But guys, I'm going to end it there. Sun's starting to come out. It gets hot here quick in Texas. We're going to be up to 104 and then 106 tomorrow. So that will be inside chores. We'll catch you later. Todd. I'm a good boy. I eat June bugs.